Hey there guys, it's Butterbear here, and today we've got another episode of Pokemon Sun and Moon Rated Battles. We do have a new Pokemon that we have three that you have not seen before. Okay, so we have a team that most of them you haven't seen before. We got Tapu Bulu, we got our special defense tank, Weezing, we've got Incineroar with his Z move. We've got Hitmontop. We've got Cloyster, and we've got Gardevoir. Now we do not have a Mega on this team because Gardevoir has not come out yet, so that makes my Gardevoir's Hyper Voice kind of useless. That's 1547. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Do. Remember guys, 1 like equals 1 new competitive Pokemon, and I'll try my best to keep up. 1481, alright. Okay, so this guy looks like he's wanting to be the meta, and it looks like his team's about to get wrecked by mine, probably. Probably just a little bit. Incineroar does have Earthquake, which is going to be... It's going to be kind of bad for the... with the grassy terrain. We're going to lead Bulu. And we're going to lead... He doesn't have anything that's immune to poison, so that's awesome. We're going to lead Tapu Bulu Weezing. We're going to bring Cloyster. We're going to bring Hitmontop. Actually, we might lead Hitmontop Weezing. Then Cloyster, and then Gardevoir. It has Bright Powder because I had no idea what else to use, so that's fun. All right, let's get this party started. My man Christo. Pikachu, Tapu Koko. Okay, that's a shiny Pikachu. Alright. We got Weezing Hitmontop. I figured he'd lead Tapu Koko and something else. There's the Intimidate. We are going to Poison Gas because he has nothing he can switch into for that. And we are going to... Does he discharge? I think he does discharge, so I'm going to Wide Guard. There's a Fake Out into the Weezing. Okay. Is that going to be a discharge? That's going to be a Dazzling Gleam, which is just as good. And unfortunately for my man Christo, Wide Guard can be used as many times as you flipping want. So that's going to be a Poison Gas, and that's going to be another Wide Guard. There's a Wide Guard. There's a Discharge, which is not going to affect me at all. It is going to power up his Pikachu, though, which is kind of scary. There's a Thunderbolt onto the Wheezing. I'm not sure why that did not tank up. My Wheezing is kind of fully invested in special defense, so, and HP, so not too sure what happened there. So no poison gas for me, but that's okay because I have no way of stopping this team. That's awesome. That's great. I actually haven't tested this team at all since not testing teams has been good for me. Oh, lightning rod. That's going to be pretty clutch right there. That is going to be pretty clutch. That's going to be pretty useful in a second. We are going to Shadow Ball into the Pikachu. We are going to also high jump kick the Pikachu because we can. Tapu Koko uses Protect, except, which would be a good play, and if, what's that? Is that a, I don't know what hidden power that was. Here's a Shadow Ball, onto the Pikachu, special defense fell, high jump kick is going to take it out. And he just protected his Tapu Koko for nothing, which is pretty good for us. There's a Gyarados. There's an Intimidate. Okay. I think it does go Mega. I think we Reflect. I think we switch out into... No, we don't switch out into Cloyster, because that would not be a good idea. We're going to Bullet Punch the Tapu Koko, see how much damage that does. Withdraws Tapu Koko. Alright, that's fine. That's free damage onto the Comfey. The shiny Comfey. That's going to do pretty decent damage. That's going to be a Dragon Dance, because he does not respect my team, and I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate him not respecting my team. Probably brought in the Comfey for some stuff. Running a Gyarados in electric terrain is kind of dangerous, to be honest. It's kind of dangerous. I'm going to Shadow Ball Gyarados. I'm going to Bullet Punch. No, I'm not going to Bullet Punch. I'm going to... Does he go for a... No, because he just Dragon Danced. Does he go for an Earthquake? I'm going to Bullet Punch the Gyarados. There's a Draining Kiss onto the Hitmontop, which is going to probably not KO. Dang, Hitmontop. What is up with you, Hitmontop? Bullet Punch. Break any sash there. This is probably Mega anyway, so there's a Waterfall. Onto the Gardevoir. That's going to be a lot of damage. But that's not going to be a lot of damage. Here's the electric terrain disappearing. In comes the Tapu Koko, I'm guessing. I'm going to Hyper Voice. I'm going to Bullet Punch, whatever that is going to be. It's probably going to switch into Tapu Koko to reset the electric terrain. No, or not. Or not. There's another Draining Kiss, and Hitmontop goes down. Waterfall, and Gardevoir goes down. So now we just have our, Cloyster, which he's definitely going to bring in the Tapu Koko now. Question is, what does he switch out to bring it in? I'm thinking I'm gonna try to KO the Gyarados because Tapu Koko can't hurt me because if he switches in, so that's good. I'm gonna try to KO the Gyarados. We're gonna see how that goes. He's thinking. Alright, there's the waterfall. Not gonna do too much damage. There's an Icicle Spear, which is gonna hit 5 times because of Skill Link. Will that... I don't think that's gonna KO unless we get a crit. Never mind. That's awesome. He's gonna switch. He's gonna bring in Tapu Koko. There's a Toxic Cloyster Avoids. That's awesome. That's epic right there. That is pretty epic right there. And there's a Tapu Koko. Electric Surge. We're going to Icicle Spear the Tapu Koko now. And hope it doesn't KO us before we KO it. There's a Draining Kiss, which is not going to do too much. Okay, that does a lot. What in the world? And we lose. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I mean, he has a Comfey. I'm surprised the Gyarados wasn't Mega. I was kind of surprised at that. Maybe he doesn't have a Gyarados yet. Just like I don't. I need a Gyarados. I'm gonna be on the battle tree a lot today, probably. Alright, so we are going to go into the next battle. Hopefully, we learned something from that. 1528, still not bad. Still in the 1500s, which is pretty good. It's pretty good. 12 wins, 11 losses. That's pretty good as well. We got GG 1512. Okay. Wow. That's nice. A full legendary and pseudo-legendary team. Legendary, 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 pseudo-legendary, pseudo-legendary. That's pretty good. And it's a QR team. Of course it is. Of course it's a QR team. I think he probably leads Landorus. He has 2 things that heavily resist Wheezing, so we're not going to bring Wheezing. He has a lot of things that resist Wheezing, actually. We're going to bring Cloyster. We're going to bring Tapu Bulu. We're going to bring Incineroar. And we're going to bring Gardevoir. I'm starting to think maybe this set on Wheezing wasn't great. I may have to put in some EVs and like redo the EVs for it. Alright, my man GG. Wonder why his name's GG. Puzzling. Psychic Surge is going to proc before the Grassy Surge, which is awesome. That's going to be pretty good. We're going to Icicle Spear the Tapu Lele. We're going to Mega Horn's prone to missing. We're going to Horn Leech the Tapu Lele as well. We just need to get rid of that thing as soon as possible. Metagross may be a problem, but we'll deal with that after we take out the legendary on the field, which he taunts thinking I'm gonna Shell Smash, but nope, I'm not gonna Shell Smash, because that's what you think I did. Okay, that's a lot of damage on Tapu Bulu. Icicle Spear. I'm just glad that wasn't on Cloyster. Ooh, that's a crit. That's a nice crit. That may be enough to KO. That may be enough to KO. Is it? It is. Nice. Awesome. Tapu Bulu flinched, which is not very good. But at least we have the permanent terrain, basically. We have the permanent terrain. Alright, there's a Suicune. Alright. I think we switch out the Cloyster because it can't do much here. We're going to switch it into Gardevoir, which hopefully can take anything the Metagross throws at it. That's going to be a Horn Leech onto the Suicune, and hopefully that does something. Well, we're probably going to get KO'd anyway, but it's fine because, yeah. What do we got? What do we got? Pressure. Garbage. He's gonna withdraw Suicune into the Heatran. Oh, that's a good play. That's a good play. There's a Mega Metagross. Jesus. We're going to lose this one. Because, yeah. Mega Metagross. Mega Metagross is why we're gonna lose this. I kinda need a Mega Metagross. That's going to be a lot of damage onto Gardevoir, and that's going to KO. Of course it is. It's not. That's not going to do anything to the Heatran. We are going to gain a little bit of health there, but that's probably not going to matter next turn because we're going to get KO'd by a Mega Metagross. I don't like this person at all. I don't like them at all. Not one bit. I don't. I hate them. I don't like them. Alright. Unfortunately, grassy terrain is going to hinder us because we can't Earthquake this turn. So we're going to have to choose a target. And the target's kind of obvious. We're gonna Z-move the Metagross. Or does he switch out? He very well may switch out. But what was in the back again? What else did he have? Suicune. Okay, so that's gonna be a lot of damage on anything that is gonna be there. So we're gonna Z-move whatever that slot is. We're going to superpower the Heatran. Withdraws Heatran. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's free damage. That's free damage right there. That's pressure. Okay, that's fine. Protect is not going to matter, my friend. It's not going to matter because I'm about to Z-move you to death. That's decent damage. Attack fell, so that's kind of bad. There's the Z-move. He was probably expecting that, to be honest. Okay, that's a little bit of lag. Okay, so, hopefully that doesn't get copyright claimed. I'll put a disclaimer in the... Okay, that did nothing. That did absolutely nothing, but that was free damage. That's all we needed right there, was that free damage. That is all we needed, was the free damage. I'm going to Darkest Lariat the Metagross. We're going to Horn Leech the Suicune, and we're going to hope for a KO somewhere. And hopefully not a KO on his part. Metagross is withdrawn, that's fine. Into Heatran, which is also fine. I have no idea what he's trying to do, to be honest. I have no clue what he's trying to do. That's going to be a lot of healing on to Tapu Bulu, which is awesome. That's going to be an Ice Beam onto Tapu Bulu as well, so that's kind of bad. But we don't get frozen, so that's good. There's the Darkest Lariat. That's going to do a lot of damage. He thought that was going to be a Flare Blitz, because Heatran has Flash Fire. But no, we're not that dumb. We are not that dumb, my boys. We are not that dumb, my friends. No, we are not. I'm just rambling at this point, so, we're gonna Dark Lariat the Heatran, we're going to Horn Leech the Suicune, because we can. He may Heat Wave, but that's fine. He may Heat Wave, but that is fine. Because we have a Cloyster in the back. That's an Earth Power. Ooh. I was not expecting that. But that's fine, because we still survived. Horn Leech. That's going to KO Suicune. That's going to be some healing, which is awesome. That's going to be a nice Darkest Lariat onto the Heatran. And that's going to be a nice bit of damage. He's going to bring in Metagross here, so he can't switch out. He can no longer switch out safely, so that's good. Now, do we sacrifice the Tapu Bulu, or do we hard switch into Cloyster? That's a tough decision. We may have to sacrifice the Tapu Bulu. I mean, it can't really do anything except superpower the Heatran at this point, but that's fine. That's going to be an Iron Head onto Tapu Bulu, right. Which means whatever Heatran threw out is definitely going on to, that's an Earth Power. Okay. 2v1, my favorite. I love 2v1s, don't you guys? I don't like them at all. Because now, I'm pretty sure we just lost, because Cloyster, okay, the Razor Shell is super effective against Heatran, but it's not going to matter, because the Mega Metagross is going to absolutely murder us. It's regularly effective, but, I mean, we're going to lose. We're going to lose. As usual, I didn't think out this team. I just slapped some stuff together because I had... Okay, never mind. The Metagross is not going to murder us, but it's going to be an Earth Power. Can we tank it? We can tank it. We tanked it. That's a Razor Shell, and that's a dead Heatran. But the only bad news is now Metagross can just take us out with a Bullet Punch. But does he have Bullet Punch? We've seen Protect, we've seen... I think we've only seen Protect on Metagross so far. Huh. Oh, and Iron Head. Right, Iron Head. We're just going to go for it. We're not gonna get this KO. We're gonna lose. Yep, there's an Iron Head. Didn't even need Bullet Punch. It just killed us. And of course it was a crit. I could have used that crit, but that's fine. I'm not going to say your name, GG. Oh, dang it. Don't like you. That's okay, because we only lost because he had all legendaries and pseudo legendaries. We have one legendary. I think that's pretty fair. There was no way we were gonna win that anyway. we're gonna continue battling. 1511. It's gonna be one of those days. One of those days. If we could, 1501. From Japan. Don't like the look of the. Okay, he has his own Tapu Bulu. And he has a Rhyperior. Don't see that too often. He has a Heatran. He already knows what he's gonna do. He has a Heatran. I'm not sure he knows what he's doing, to be honest. We're gonna lead. I mean, because he's gonna bring his own Tapu Bulu. I think we're gonna lead Weezing Hitmontop. We're gonna back it up with Cloyster, and we're going to bring. Do we bring Gardevoir? I don't know. We may not need to. It's either Incineroar or Gardevoir. Because I don't think Tapu Bulu has what it takes to kill that Cresselia, and I don't think Gardevoir does. Well, it has the Shadow Ball. But Incineroar has the Z move. We're going to bring Incineroar. Good switch in for all those fire types. And the Hydreigon as well. Actually, that's a good switch in for anything on his team, basically. Alright, this is a Japanese man. Alright. Weezing Hitmontop. Heatran Charizard. Alright. That's going to be a Master Ball Heatran. Questionable. There's an Intimidate. Probably not going to matter, because that's going to be a Charizard Y. He's going to Heat Wave into the Heatran, which is going to be Flash Fire, which is going to raise the power of his Fire-type moves, except that's not at all what's going to happen. What's going to happen is I'm going to Wide Guard, and I'm going to Thunderbolt the Charizard. Wide Guard. He thinks he's clever, doesn't he? Oh wait, Heat Wave doesn't hit your opponent, duh. Okay, I may have just made a giant misplay there. There's the Drought. Wide Guard. Please double. Heat Wave. Ha! Take that, you scrub. And that's going to be a Heat Wave from the Charizard. You can't see me right now, but I'm surprised at how well that worked. It's not going to paralyze, but that's fine. But does my man know about how Wide Guard works? From what I see, I don't think he does. I'm going to Thunderbolt the Charizard again, and I'm going to Wide Guard again as well. He's going to withdraw Charizard. That's fine. Cresselia. Absolutely fine. It's going to be Wide Guard. That's going to be Heat Wave. OG meta. That's going to be a Thunderbolt onto the Cresselia for free damage. Not much free damage, but it's still free damage. It's probably Rocky Helmet Cresselia, because you'd be surprised how much I see that. Oh wait, I don't. I usually don't face off against Cresselia. But what does this guy do? He brought in the Cresselia to kill the Weezing. Right, so we're going to switch in the Incineroar, because he's going to go for a Psychic move, and we're going to High Jump Kick onto the Heatran, because that's going to be a lot of damage. Okay, he withdraws Heatran. Never mind. That's still going to be a lot of damage onto the Rhyperior. That's still going to be a lot of damage. Making the plays right now. Making the plays. Now, does he Rhyperior Voids? Oh, shoot. There's a Trick Room. Jesus. I was not prepared for that. I was not prepared for that at all. He's gonna Earthquake, isn't he? Is he dumb enough to Earthquake? Is it that's the question. Is he dumb enough to Earthquake? Is he dumb enough to Earthquake? I don't know. Don't know. I'm gonna Wide Guard anyway, because Hitmontop's basically useless at this point. We're gonna Malicious Moonsault the Cresselia. We're going to Wide Guard because we can. There's a Wide Guard. Please Earthquake. I'd be so happy if you Earthquaked. No, that's gonna be a Z move. Of course, there's a Rock Z move. That's fine. That's definitely not going to be on the Hitmontop. Not at all. That's going to be onto the Incineroar. That's fun. That's okay. We got some lulz out of this guy. That's fine. We got some lulz. That's a toxic. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Oh. How are these people so good at the game? I don't understand. I don't understand. How are these people so good? Okay. You know what? You're gonna poison me? I'm gonna poison both of you. I'm going to poison absolutely both of you. That's gonna be poison gas. That's gonna be a high jump kick onto your stupid Rhyperior. Please don't miss this time, Hitmontop. Please. Alright. They're gonna go first because freaking Trick Room. This is not going well. This is not going well at all. It's gonna be a Rock Slide because it sucks. He sucks. Poison Gas. It's gonna poison both of them. Both of them. I'm not sure we can stall that out though. That's gonna be an Ice Beam onto Hitmontop. Okay, that's fine. Oh, dang. It survived? How? How did it survive? I'm so confused. And now Toxic's gonna start ticking down. Alright. Poison's gonna take me out. Right. Forgot about that. Now what we can do is we can Ice Shard onto Rhyperior. We can. We can definitely do that. I'm gonna Venoshock the Cresselia because for some reason it's not resisted. And I'm going to... What's Cloyster's speed? Speed is 120. Okay, yeah, we're definitely not gonna outspeed it. Okay, so... Do we go for the... I don't think we should go for the Shell Smash. I'm going to Ice Shard the Rhyperior. We basically lose at this point anyway. He has 3 Pokemon. He has 4 Pokemon, I have 2. It's a 2v4. Yeah, that did nothing. That's a Rock Slide. It's gonna be a lot of damage. Flinched. And a Toxic. This cheeky... You cheeky little... This is ridiculous. I don't think we win. I don't think we can win at this point. I don't think we can win. Because Cloyster is going to go down to the Rock Slide. Wheezing is probably going to go down to whatever Cresselia throws out, which is probably going to be like a Psychic or something. Something stupid like that. Although if we get... We could try to Icicle Spear, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Rock Slide. Why do people just spam Rock Slide? That is not a strategy. That is called being a... This is ridiculous. This is not fun. Pokemon is supposed to be fun, and this is not fun. And there's a berry. Are you kidding me? I hate people. I hate people so much. I hate them so much. Poison's definitely not going to take them out. Oh. Twisted Root. No, because Cresselia is going to outspeed. Yeah. There's nothing we can do now. There's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do. I'm pretty salty about this. Yep, and there's the Rock Slide. Because it's probably like Choice Band or some crap like that. I don't even have a choice item on my team. I mean, I should have planned out my team better. That's what I should have done. This was all my fault. This was all my fault, as it usually is. Yep, it's all my fault. All of it. No, I would not like to. Did I ever tell you my team building skills are not good? They're not good. They're not good at all. So let's just check our rating. Please like and subscribe so I know people actually enjoy watching this. $14.95. And that's going to be all for today. Butterbear out.